Hey, hey, how you doing? I am here to remind you that you are magnificent. So please do not allow that toxic boss of yours make you think any less of yourself. You are magnificent the moment conception happens. The moment you came to be, you were magnificent. You are magnificent. Now, yes, you may have had a terrible day today. And I understand it. I get it. But know that this is just a stop on your journey as you begin to walk in your purpose. Years ago, I wrote a book. I didn't write a book. I say I wrote a book. Oh, I'm speaking that thing. I'm speaking that thing. I am going to write a book. And you hear that boom, don't know what that was. I'm outside. So it could be fireworks. But anywho, I digress. I read a book by Iyanla Vanzant that talked about a woman who wanted to be a nurse, but she was working in another particular profession. And one of the things that was advised to this person that was in the other profession was to utilize the tools that you're learning in that particular profession. Prepare yourself, train yourself, and say, what can I do here? If it was something that was really meticulous, nurses have to be very meticulous. They have to be very exact, especially if they're passing meds, taking care of patients. So utilize those tools. Also, if you desire to be an entrepreneur or be someone that in your position as entrepreneur or be a supervisor, you're learning what not to do. I have such an appreciation for the leadership that I have in my current day job. It's just amazing because I too have had some toxic bosses. But what I enjoy so much about my current boss was one, I think it helps that my current boss actually used to have the position that myself and my team members also had. But I think it's just being a good person. I'll say being a good person. Yeah, actually it is. I think being a good person, being supportive of your team members, if they need stuff, being there, not being a micromanager. So I know what it looks like to have a good boss. So I definitely appreciate it. I also understand and remember what it was like to have toxic bosses. And I want to encourage those who are in that particular situation now. First of all, you're not alone. Second of all, start your exit plan now. Now, not so much like, okay, well, I can't leave. I'm not saying leave right now, but begin to start thinking about other opportunities that might avail themselves to you because you don't want to continue being somewhere. And even though that might be something that might be years off, I tell you, when I was in that position, when I was working for a company, and yeah, it was a company, I was promised a promotion. I knew I could do what was required for that particular promotion, but they said, okay, you need to do X, Y, and Z. I did X, Y, and Z. They still didn't give me the promotion. I was like, okay, bet. I went to prayer and the Lord said, don't worry, I got you. Within, I would say, 2 or 3 months, I had offers to not one, but two companies. And the one company was like, it was similar to another job that I had, but, and the money sounded really good, but I didn't want to go into another sale. I didn't want to do sales. But the company that I'm currently at now, my future boss then was like, it's a long process. It's a long process. And so just be patient. And then I went back and I said, hey, it was like a countering, but I ended up with this position because the Lord said, this is where you need to be. And I'm so grateful for that. But I had to move. When I saw that they weren't going to give me, the other company, what I needed to move. When I saw that it was a toxic work environment, I needed to move. I didn't just quit when they did that because I have responsibilities. I went ahead, made my plan. So that's what I encourage you to do today. First of all, do not take that personally, even though they may mean it personally and it may be hurtful. And it's okay if you feel some type of way about that. You are human. But do not let that take anything away from the magnificent person that you are. You are great. You are awesome. You are walking in purpose and you're walking towards your destiny. I'm believing that for you in Jesus' name. You all have a great evening and thank you for joining Empowered by Michelle.